May I now request Mr. Bhawesh, our new president, of share his vision for the next term. Sir.
Wow. Finally, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, thanks for coming. Really appreciate your personal presence. And also thank you, people who have joined online. I know it is a tough time, but you made it personally over this type of scenario. Appreciate that too on a weekend. First of all, let me thank you for reposing trust in me and for electing me as the president of ELCIA. Over the last 20 years, I have had the privilege of being the part of this institution called ELCIA. I have seen it grow from strength to strength, and have journeyed alongside as we have added on the ELCIA Trust, ELCITA, and ELCIA cluster. Over the years, ELCIA has played an important role of holding these various entities, namely ELCITA, ELCIA cluster, and ELCIA Trust together. Responsible governance has ensured that each of these entities are of value to our members and that Electronic City is on continuous all-round growth path. While infrastructure and administrations are taken care by ELCITA and CSR activities by ELCIA Trust, the cluster nurtures and helps MSMEs to use the common facility to grow their business. ELCIA has the reach and influence to interact with each of these entities to make them effective. As I take over the responsibility to lead the ELCIA team, I have a vision for ELCIA that I would like to share with you. Simply stated, the ELCIA Vision 21-23 is to enable, enrich, and enhance. It is to enable a partnership with companies in Electronic City to improve their business growth, enhance capabilities through collaboration, mobility, and connectivity, and enrich relationships with all the stakeholders to benefit all of us. Enable business growth. Now, core activity for ELCIA is to support business development and economic growth in a big way. COVID-19 has made continuance of SMEs that much more difficult. A closer look at issues faced by the companies reveals that skilled manpower, going to the market, getting raw materials, access to finance, and surviving the hassle faced by many compliances and attention. During the last 2 years, efforts have been made to enhance the skill of employees and train talent for opportunities. I believe we must gain lost ground due to COVID so that ELCIA can implement the schemes which was mentioned earlier, like Strive, CMKKY, apprentice programs, and training for all on a war footing so that companies reap the benefit of these schemes. As we are aware, the government has come up with many good policies, but implementation requires concentrated efforts, and ELCIA is well placed to ensure smooth implementation. However, cooperation from member companies is the key. Manufacturing clusters in other countries really work as an orchestra, which is obvious from the way they create products and export to the countries in the world. In the last 2 years, as earlier speakers reiterated, we have demonstrated extraordinary teamwork in combating COVID-19. I envision this team can transform the ways we collaborate, create, and grow our business both individually and collectively. The cluster team needs to think to support in terms of state-of-the-art equipment to reach the market and efficient processes. EMC 2.0 implementation to have ESDM facility can be a big boost to electronics and manufacturing in the areas of 5G, power electronics, medical electronics. I believe this must be taken up on a war footing, though focus on improvement of the existing cluster and bringing it to efficient and profitable operations for the benefit of all MSMEs should be on the highest priority. Innovative portal can be marketing tool for companies if it is accessed by business across the world. Is there anything big companies can do to help the small companies in improving the footfall of this portal? Can we collaborate to answer tenders to bigger share of business? These are some ideas that need to be explored. I would like to personally focus on understanding individual requirements and try to address them. Reaching out to companies, ELCIA, the government, and the neighboring areas is our forte, and will continue to build relationship that can be value to our members in working towards ease of doing business and implementation of policies leading to business growth companies. A bigger vision will mean stronger financial base, and it is important to work towards strengthening our finances to cater to our ambitious goal of supporting our members to double their business and to contribute to national economy. Opportunities to increase membership base, geographical spread will help in this direction. I envision ELCIA to be a leading association, enabling business growth and enriched with companies. I've always believed that ELCIA is one institution where we could set high standards and targets and yet achieve them due to the alignment of diverse members. It is therefore a great opportunity for anyone to serve the unique community that we have. Creating and then retaining a talented team, MSME. Without growth, one cannot retain. We alone attract talent. It needs to be topmost priority in the minds of MSMEs, and this needs opening of minds to enable to set long-term goals and objectives. For this, we need periodic exposure through seminars, workshop on this topic, conducted by experienced business leaders. MSME needs to move up from a supply chain MSME to a product-based manufacturing services MSME. This needs networking and facilitation that ELCIA can and should do. We need our members to do business with each other. We need our members to reach out to each other, share knowledge and opportunities so that level of trust increases, and that would lead to a better business. Earlier, we used to have an excellent fellowship among the CIEC members. That seems to have tapered off. Even with COVID restrictions, we can have suitable interactive sessions to increase the contact between member organizations. We need to ask questions. What can we do for each other? I'm sure there is a lot that can be done. The ELCIA Expo was a good start and can be sustained. I think lack of participation of MSME is because they do not see any business potential in such gatherings. The physical exhibitions are restarting with SOPs, and there is no reason why we cannot revive. Financial management is another serious concern with MSMEs. There should be talks as well as workshops on financial management exclusively for MSMEs. There could be even a panel of senior finance executives and from member organizations that could deliver talks, provide basic consultancies where feasible. Once the entrepreneur gets into, he or she is sure to get more and more interested. ELCIA should facilitate this. Affordable finance is an economy worked upon by ELCIA. Is the MSME set their goals clearly? The right decisions at the right time. Opportunities need to be created as grabbed. The driven home. We should work towards startup incubation center. Members led by women and women entrepreneurs may be persuaded to get sharp and make use of Women Entrepreneurs ELCIA Incubation Center. We do have few of our members who have excelled and are on sustained growth trajectory. They can share their best practices for the larger community's benefit. Collaboration and partnerships are the only mantra that can enable MSME to grow in today's global marketplace. We have seen the Chinese and Taiwanese excel in this. We need to promote this in ELCIA. Members of IT and ITS sectors have been an active part of our family, whereas hospitality and BT units have kept a low profile and are encouraged to play a larger role in inclusive growth. In spite of being completely law-abiding and meeting all statutory laws, handling compliances can be a nightmare for many of our MSMEs. More so if they are not aware of the consequences of using unlicensed products. So, ELCIA should organize awareness campaigns as well as support the members if they face issues. This can be done easily by having consultancy team drawn for bigger organizations. Same is the issue with other government departments dealing with statutory matters. Finally, I certainly believe that ELCIA should promote itself to be seen on a national level and to be drawn into policy-making decisions of the state as well as central governments so that its voice is heard. For some strange reasons, we seem to be hesitating to promote ELCIA, which is solely responsible for creation of ELCITA, which has now established itself as a clean and efficient local governance mechanism. ELCIA should be vocal in pointing out deficiencies in the ease of doing business, especially since government is trying to promote it. I can keep on talking, but I will pause here, look forward, working to achieve the goals, visions, along with the members and support from all of you. I'll pause and focus on my vision, enable, enrich, and enhance. Wishing you all a safe and a healthy year ahead. Thank you.